Yeah, big advantage. Not to mention, like, their Suyo is already, like, super mobile, right? That's already built in. We kind of forget how fast a Suyo can actually just go around the map because of the dual dashes. Oh, Brilliant's gonna be at force here. That's pretty big. They're gonna go for the chase.
They really just go for the Lunox, and that's already a massive ultimate taken away. One big source of damage gone. Rage still sticking together, but look at the control in the map through that Moskov, through the minion wave pushed up top. All of that effort, and Homeboys is the one to start out this Lord. Soft reset. Good move. See Halberd built up by MelQT. Rage now scrambling to try and take control of the map. They're slowly losing. An entry by Daniel. He gets a Tsunami Slam, and Jotun gets blasted by Izanami. Immortality pop there for Daniel, but now Influence Rage needs to run away from this. They get chased down. Blade Surge connects. Fury gets a kill onto the Daniel. The AOG point blank will not land, and here comes Amal with the shutdown. Unstoppable, looking to make it a double, but why not make MelQT part of the party as well? Gino the only one remaining, and after 22 minutes of action, Homeboys will finally be able to close it out with a win.
That was a really, really good game. I loved what I saw from Homeboys.
Look at Daniel, though, of Homeboys, cutting way far behind. The minion wave is going to be coming out. He'll get spotted out, and now Homeboys will apply the pressure because Daniel has been spotted. He tries to go for the kick, and he buys time. And just like that, Rage has given up the Lord to Homeboys. They wanted to cover their back, and they get punished for it. Real-world manipulation. SOD lands as well, and Homeboys decides to full send, but Syndrak is here with a feathered airstrike to answer. And Rage are answering to the threat of Homeboys. Winter Crowns and Immortalities getting exchanged as MelQT is able to free hit and take down Jotun. This Moskov has been the problem for majority of the game, and it is still unanswered by Rage. Only 3 members on their side remaining. Homeboys have their eyes set. No more waiting. Time to end it now. Moskov trying to find space. Homeboys creates a space, but Paquito with a check charge to take down the Moskov, but it's just Fury. He is not enough. Homeboys gets the win.
And just like that.
Seems like it's way too easy right now for Nico every time to just get into a great spot with a feathered airstrike. But then all the control abilities, all the initiation tools that Mythic Seal has. Again, one of the problems we have for Zeta Division's lineup is that they did not have enough crowd control. And look at all that crowd control. Lock 10 down. Rampart is up. And the tectonic charge from Boye is the definitive end of this game number 1. As 10 and Katsu fall, Mythic Seal will have their eyes set on the base. They want to end it here. 21 minutes in. Too much control, too much damage, and way too much bodies to deal with. Win for Mythic in game 1.
Mythic Seal have suddenly taken control of the whole map. And they can do whatever they want now. That might make it harder for Zeta Division to actually group up as a 5.
Some next level layering of abilities needed. Mythic Seal, it's now rushing the Lord, and Zeta Division can actually get close enough. They tried to reset it, but it's only a soft reset. Zeta Division now has priority over here, but the minion wave up top needs to be handled here by Zeta Division. Mythic Seal are looking at that as well. Here comes the Tsunami Slam onto Moyminet, and Moyminet will fall. Ruby DD able to free hit still, and the Lord goes to King Flash. Double kill already for Ruby DD, the legendary player that he is. Katsu falls down, shut down, triple kill for the man, the only man with a move named after him in the history of our sport. Mythic Seal have sealed the win.
That is the 2-0 for Mythic Seal. You can tell their knowledge about the opposing team right now is really helping out a lot for DFYG, knowing the tempo of Onyx Indonesia to some extent. So they're doing very well, and DFYG are now just camping out in the jungle here of Onyx Indonesia. Now, if you're Onyx, what's going to be the play here, man? Like, how do they climb themselves out of here and stop the snowball?
Yeah, with how they're built, it's going to come through the fight. Oh my goodness! Super Ken just fighting finding Skylar like that. He tried to cancel it out, but it was a bit too early on the flicker.
Yo, they're starting and they're not stopping. DFYG, target after target is falling. Lutpi and Kyrie are all alone to defend against this big wave on the top side, and all remaining members of DFYG. This might be a big ask, but they are going to try to see if they can clear up this wave, and that's going to be a no-no. Kyrie, with all his tools, will not even be able to slow him down, and DFYG take down Onyx Indonesia in game number 1.
DFYG played that very well, though. They baited Onyx into that scenario, but in the end, they just decided to go for the 50-50 instead. Kyrie was not brought down low enough to apply pressure, and it was Super Ken who lost the retry battle. Here comes Onyx.
Yeah, the pressure was really felt there, especially on Super Ken, despite them just having just a really sizable lead at that point. Now it's a Lord walking up on top. We are 30 minutes in. That Lord is really crunchy, and Super Ken gonna get taken out on the bottom, and even inside the base, they're having a hard time just DPSing this Lord non-stop. Zed trying to buy as much time as he can in the middle of the Onyx lineup, and somehow actually will be able to survive. Here comes Long. It's all gonna be up to him. Zed's on the side. Immortality's already popped, and looks like we're not going home just yet. It is gonna be game number 3. Onyx Indonesia beats DFYG right here.
Building what could most likely be the Malefic gun. Vel needs to be careful.
But again, straight into the big brunt of this whole composition, and using your tech charge into nothing, basically giving Sans such a good ultimate. He's actually using it a lot better than the Grok itself. That's 2 down for DFYG, and Super Ken actually might just follow shortly. And there you go. DFYG just might fizzle out. It's just Long and Yone left on the map to defend, and they have a few minion waves to clear here. Onyx gonna make sure that they can't touch or actually can't get within reach. Yone, the sacrificial lamb, to try to get some space here, and Kiboy actually will fall. Don't know if that's gonna be enough. Zed is gonna be up here just in the nick of time, but again, just way too late to the party. It's still gonna be Onyx at the end of the day.
Go on a little bit longer. The inevitable result being Aurora will be able to force this into game number 3. Unless, again, T-Max find a miraculous pickup. But even if they take out, let's say, Rosa, there's still so many other people you gotta deal with. You still also have to deal with Sigibum, who will also thrive similar to the Alice, to the formation that T-Max plays around, all closely knit together. So let's see if T-Max can make a comeback. But again, it's like 99% sure that this is gonna go Aurora's way. Bang!
Ooh, there you go. There's a big dive in, and the pile-up. Oh, you guys are piling up. Thank you so much. Sakazu all alone on the map now with a very open base. Like, what are we expecting? Maybe try to slow down that minion wave in the mid, but there's one on the bottom, and just like that, Aurora Gaming is gonna go ahead and work on that base there. Well, their 2 members are chasing Sakazu on top side, and it cleans up. We're going to a game number 3.
No surprise for the Farce at the pop of the Feathered Airstrike, and once you have the vision on where that is, that's when you go for the Throne of Ruin entry.
Well, speaking of entry, it's going to be done by Pagu early on. Tienzi up on front, trying to throw out as much damage as he can. Cypher up on front, no good target for the Cho at this point. Absorbing all of the damage. Throne of Ruin again, missing everyone. Like, seriously, such a big AoE, misses everything, and now there's the kick. They're looking for it. They got the target. AOG as well, getting used up, and everyone is just on the disengage. They're trying to do it, but look at that. Sakazu just not making it easy for Rosa. Dashing and dipping and freestyling. Gonna get taken out by TNZ in the end. Conceal getting used up just for that extra move speed. Going for the chase, stopping Team Max from going back to their base, and there you go.
That's it.
TNZ pop here, and TNZ is going straight for the base, but look at that. It's just no. Team Max refusing to give in, refusing to surrender. King Ares with a clear, and he will get rid of the minions just in time. And actually, you know what? Throne of Ruin is back up. Let's use it again. Let's go ahead and take the fight to them. King Ares is all alone. It's him against the whole of Aurora Gaming. And will the sustain be enough? Looks like that's not gonna be it. That's gonna be game 3. One of the craziest series that we've had today. It's Aurora. Aren't booby trapped or anything. And now, they want to go for it. Straight into their faces. Look at that. Rosa up in front. And we got Siggy Boom on the bottom, in the mid rather.
Oh, stun.
Gonna go for the front. Cypher is gonna get stunned up, but he caught that very, very well. This Khalid is more than capable of tanking it up. And now, it's gonna be Aurora Gaming trying to run away from the onslaught after they take the Lord. Siggy Boom making the run for it. Dodges out of the Landshaker, but not much else can be done by Aurora after that.
Siggy Boom trying to stay alive. He gets kicked. Siggy Boom gets the shutdown on the Lancelot. And Aurora Gaming are still fighting, but look at Lei!
Oh!
Don't run, Wolf King! Along with the I'm Offended flicker to control the members of Aurora, Rosa falls. BMO the key gets the kill. And Team Max are on the way to ending the game win streak of Aurora. They've been undefeated since MTC Season 6.
That's like so many matches right there, right? So let's see if they can actually finish the job like they should. Lunar's jumping in on 4. Siggy Boom's on the back line here, but Luna just can't not last longer. Pago again, such an overthrow on his flicker, and now that just might cost Aurora the game. There's just no way they can defend now. Tianzi gonna fall. Siggy Boom all on his own. Rosa arriving with the Crimson Beacon. Will the damage be enough? Not really. That's going to be a game going over the Team Max.